Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Megan. Normally I play video games here, but we're doing something new. We're going to do some nails. This is going to be a series, tools and tricks to make regular nail polish easier. So this is the first video. In this video, I am going to discuss and demonstrate a couple of tools that I have learned over the years through trial and error or accidentally stumbling upon in someone else's video, so that maybe other people may have less difficulty having to figure it out as they go. In every video, I'll demonstrate either tools or techniques or both, and I'll do a set of nails using those tools or techniques for a demonstration. If that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the videos for this playlist. And let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about brushes and dotting tools. It is okay to buy extra brushes of all kinds. When I first started painting, I was trying to paint with just the brushes that are in the bottles and couldn't understand how people were making such detailed art with just those brushes, and that's just not reasonable. I come to realize the brushes that I'm going to be using today specifically, brushes, I'm going to use this one, this striping brush, and then these dotting tools to achieve today's set of nails. And then our colors are going to be white, pink, and gold. Of course, everything I use I'll link in the description. We're just going to do a couple of different designs. That way we get a little demonstration from each. I am aware my nails are discolored and have like white spots, but nail polish is a harsh chemical, and harsh chemicals can leave some lasting results. First, we're going to go in with this base coat. It's sticky, it's thick, I like it, so that's what we're going to use today. Next, we're going to go in with this pink shade. While we're waiting on that first coat to dry, let's go ahead and get our first coat of the finger paints, paper mache for these other two nails, and the thumb. We've got two coats of each on, but this pink one probably could use a third. It's not a very thick polish. I find that a lot of these light colored ones are not very thick. I have a different pink one in a similar shade that's just as terrible. I tried to replace it with this one, but I guess this is just something we're gonna have to deal with for the time being. Let's go in with a quick dry top coat. I like this China Glaze Fast Forward. Now, top coat is a solvent. It melts the nail polish you're putting on, or putting it on a little bit, and so that's why it helps to smooth. But that is not a great characteristic when going over tiny line work, dots, things like that. It can sometimes smear them. So when you're covering something like that, you're going to want to go for a thicker top coat. That way you can glide it over and not actually touch it with the brush, which is something that you'll need to practice. But for the purposes of smoothing and quick drying for your base color, this top coat works perfectly. All right, we are ready for a little bit of decoration. And let me preface this by saying that I am by no stretch of the imagination a professional or trained or anything of that nature. I am just a regular DIY nail polish painter. I do this because I enjoy it. I don't do other people's nails. I don't get paid for it. I wish I could do other people's nails, but I am not good enough at it to be responsible for someone else's results. So for this first one, let's start with the pinky. And we're actually going to go in and do some dotted flowers for that one. Let's start with, let's do a gold flower center. I'm actually going to turn it up like this so that you and I can see better. Just go in there and put a little dot of gold. Now, it is a good idea to wipe your dotting tool between dots so that it doesn't start to build up and start stringing. I've got some pink now on the other end of the tool. It's a little bit larger. Let's give it a dot, a dot, a dot. That one's getting small, so we need a little bit more paint. Let's fix that dot, put a little bit more with it. Another dot. Let me grab a little bit more for this last one. Dot. So that looks pretty cute, right? Let's do another one. Gold center. Let's maybe try and make the center a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. That looks cute to me. And then let's grab some more of this pink. Do a dot. 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 And dot. Dot. All right, yeah, so we've got two cute little flowers. I would hate to squeeze in another and mess this up, so we're going to leave this nail as is. I like it. Do you like it? And then for the next nail, we'll do this one. Let's try to do a little French tip. I've brought in another striping brush. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit more control. I need to get out some white. Let me grab some white real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm just using these and putting them on this mat. It is silicone, so they can be peeled off. And because you're not going to want to try and dip this down into one of these nail polish brushes. You're not going to want to try and dip one of these down into one of these nail polish bottles. All right, let's start by trying to get us a good line going. Let's say from here, like that. Yeah, that looks good to me. And then we'll try and match it up from this side. And yep. Let me get a little bit more white. I didn't put much out. It's better to have a little more than you need than a little less. All right, so we've got that. Now we want to go across, right, to get us a little guideline for where we're going to want this to curve. That looks good to me. Yeah. All right, let's give it a little coloring in. My nails are extremely curvy on the C curve, so I have to get down on these sides. Flatter nails may not be as difficult with something like this, but that is just not what I have, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we've got that filled in a little bit. Let's see if we can't refine this curve a little bit then. Our shape. Yeah, I mean, that'll do. It is higher than I think I'd really prefer. I would have preferred it to be a little bit out here, but I think it's all right. Let me see if I can get a little bit more point over here, and then we'll clean that up. Yeah? Okay, that looks good. Always keep your handy dandy cleanup brush nearby. Dip it in acetone, dab it off on a paper towel so you don't have too much, and then go down these sides and pick up this excess. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of this. This may be too long for a curved line. Let's go in with the shorter one. The same one we were using a moment ago. Yeah, this is a little bit more controlled, but they are thicker lines because I'm all up on it. You want them thin lines, you don't have to go in with that long straight brush. But again, I am not a professional. We're figuring this out. And then let's do another one right here maybe. That's cute. And then we've got a smudge over here, so let's go ahead and put one over here too. That seems like a plan to me. There we go. So we've got some pink lines here. And now we are going to bring that gold back in that we were using earlier for them flowers. And you can put them on top, you can put them beside, it's really up to you. I think for me, I am going to put it on top. I'm going to do a little bit at a time though. Yeah, oh, I just dipped that in the pink. Yeah, I covered up a little bit too much pink, but that's okay. Let me put some of this gold down here and a little bit on this one as well. Yeah. Let's see if we can add a little tiny bit of this pink back right here where it got a little bit thin. Yep, that'll do it. And then there was a string. I don't know if I can get that out. Got it. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a little curvy line. That's all right, I think. What do you think? Okay. Now on this one, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some dotting and some lines together. I think that'll be decent. Let's try this long brush again because I am going to attempt to make a straight line. And this would be a good tool for that, I believe. All right, so let's try and go just straight down the middle. Oh yeah, that's really nice. That's a small, thin, clean line. Let's see if we can add 2 more. Oh, we need a little bit more. Not as good, but it will do. Let's grab a little more polish. It's starting to dry up. I need some more, really. All right. Let me see if I can't thicken this bottom bit a little bit. Well, that'll do. Can't mess with it too much or it'll be like eyeliner where you keep adding more trying to even it out and then eventually all you have is eyeliner. Alright, so we've got that going. Let's grab our cleanup brush a little bit again. Go ahead and wipe these bits off. While these dry before I put the dots on, let's go ahead and hop over here to the thumb. And on the thumb, we're going to do the strawberry cow print. Quite popular this day and age. We'll achieve this with a dotting tool, but we're going to use the dotting tool more like a brush. So you'll want to get a good amount of pink out and get your tool ready. And then you'll start, and now the thing about cows is their spots are not uniform. So go in there with whatever you think looks good. It's entirely up to you. They come in different shapes, different sizes. That's totally fine. Just dot, 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 dot. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's see about getting some up here. A little bit on the edge like it's going off. That's totally fine as well because we can clean it up. All right, yeah. That looks nice. Let me add a little bit more to this one. I want it to go off the edge as well. That's good. Yeah? All right, let's keep it. That was super simple, super fast. You can do a whole set of those in no time. Let's do a little cleanup real quick. Okay, I think we're ready for our next step. Let's have this gold. Let's get this dotting tool ready. And so what I'm thinking is we go on these here lines. Let's do a dot, a dot, and a dot. Oop, that one's a little pressed deep, left a little hole. Careful dotting too strongly on this wet paint. All right, so what do you think? Looks good. And then let's do some on these. Let's maybe one here. Oh, look, that one's stringy because the polish is starting to dry. And then one here. That's all right, I think. Let's see if we can't squeeze 2 more of them in. Yeah. I think that's okay, and really it's kind of like a flower shape. But anyway, you can do whatever you like. This is just what I have decided to do for today. And then I got out this fine detailing brush here. I think what we're going to attempt to do is put a little gold line here and then outline these. So let me get some more of this gold out that isn't dry. Get my brush ready. All right, now hold y'all's breath because this can get crooked. All right, we're off to a good start. Yeah, let's keep up the good momentum here. It's not as good now. A little more. And connect it in the middle. Ah. That looks good if I do say so myself. It will certainly do. Yeah? Let's see if we can't outline these. All right, looks good, yeah. We have a little set. We've demonstrated how to use brushes, how to use dotting tools. Now all that's left is to go in with a top coat. And we are going to, again, use this quick dry top coat, but I am going to attempt to not smear any of this. Alright guys, I hope you like my nail look. If I can keep it in frame. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. And I hope that you are able to use these tools for your own nail art in the future. So that's it. I'll see you in the next video.